Well, hey, everybody. Hey. Look who's in the house. Hey, good to see you. Thanks for joining me. Good morning, Patty, Miss Hogg. Sephora, good to see you. My niece, Taylor, good to see you. I am so excited to just pop in and say hello. I said, well, I wonder if they know that I still exist. And when I popped on, I see that you guys do know I still exist. I haven't been here in months. But I'm doing fine. I am doing great. In fact, God is doing some great things in my life. So, hey, baby girl, thank you. Thank you. Let me come on camera. I look, thank you, Sassy. I sorry I didn't get back to you, but thank you so much for checking on me. Not only did Sassy check on me, but other people checked on me as well via email, Instagram, or whatever. I apologize if I didn't get back to you. I have really been in this straight, narrow zone. I told you when I left last time that I was just trying to position myself to receive the things that I wanted to receive in life and the things that I had desire. And that's what I've been doing. So in the process, I had to pull away from some things that I thought may have been stunting my growth. Not here on YouTube, but in life as in general, because I was all over the place sometime. And a lot of times I don't know how what goes on the internet, the YouTube world affect you, but it does affect me sometime. I feel all this negative energy, and then it puts me in a bubble. I have that type of personality that I just have to focus on what I gotta go get. And if it's about the bag, I gotta go get the bag or whatever. I just need to focus on that. And sometimes a lot of negative energy will weigh me down. So I had to take a break, a long break. But in me taking my break, there's some things that I have learned about myself that me learning these things about myself, I wasn't as strong as I thought I was, that I can block out some of this negativity when I came on here. I can just view some things as entertainment. Well, that didn't work well with me because it was affecting me. So I had to bow out for a minute. So I really don't know anything. And this is to be honest with you, anything that has happened on YouTube in the beef sector world, because I've been in different worlds. I've been in worlds other than beefing and drama because I'm trying to grow to be a better person each and every day that I live. And I know that is working. Is working through in my real life and through me watching things on YouTube that will enhance my growth. That's where I've been. I'm all right though. I'm all right. I mean, I may not be looking real good right now, hair slick back and everything, but hey, I'm here. I'm here. My sister asked me all the time, she said, Tiva, why don't you come on anymore? And I told her, I said, where some people learn their strengths and weaknesses, I learned that I sometimes get so emotionally involved in what goes on the YouTube streets that I get angry. And I was wondering, why are you getting angry at people you don't know? It's just entertainment, but it crosses the line of entertainment when it started affecting people real lives. And that's where I had the problem at. So I said I had to bow out for a little bit. But I am here. No, don't be worried about me. Miss T's doing fine. She's doing great. You know, health wise, I'm doing great. Mentally, spiritually, I am just fine. I'm doing great. In fact, I'm making money moves, and that's why I said I had to focus, you know. I told you guys, I don't know, but I'm serious when I say I have a little ADHD. I can be all over the goddamn place. I listen to everything's going on, and my mind just started to wandering and traveling and getting caught up in stuff. Hey, Tony Montana, I love you, miss you too, baby. And so I know for me what I have to do to make me thrive, And so I had to take a break. Now, Diva, she want to keep me up on everything. Go here, go there. I said I'm not going, Diva. She said, "Oh, girl, but you gotta go." Tiva, I know you don't like this person, or I know you don't want to watch this, but please go over there. I said, I'm just not going to do it. She sent me all kind of clips, and she go get mad. She said, "Because every time you come on, you throw me under the bus." I don't think I'm throwing you under the bus, sis. I'm just telling you what's going on. I'll just let the people know. Tiva tries to keep me abreast of everything going on, and it's been some crazy stuff according to her. But I dare not to indulge, you know. But I don't judge people. Hey, get your money, get it the best way you can. Um, I want to talk about one thing, expectations. Something did happen, and it kind of shook me to the core when Diva and another friend, a friend of mine, we were talking about it. I said, I just expected more. But when you expect things from people, you put them on this pedestal. We don't know a lot of these people on YouTube. The only encounter we have is over, online. So I was just so shocked at some things that I was hearing. But I said, you know what? You disappointed yourself because your expectation of that person was more. So whose problem is that? Is that person's problem or my problem? We expect people to be a certain way because they present themselves that way. And when something happens and you was like, damn, I didn't think that person would, that was your expectations of that person. You don't know that person. So my expectations was a little high and they shot low for me, and things that happened. But it ain't my life. It ain't my life. So I can't get too involved. But I was shocked at some stuff that I had heard that had happened. But again, I didn't dare to go watch. Now we know it's cuffing season, we know it's beefing season. The holidays is coming. So we know that that's what happens when the holidays are approaching us, that all these beefs start taking place and people are making their money. And I'm not mad at them because that's the way they get their money. I don't judge them. I get mine my way and they get their money their way. However, it's some crazy stuff I heard that's going on, but it is what it is. But I'm doing fine. I'm not going to be here long. I just wanted to pop on and tell you guys that I will be back. I don't know if it'll be in a transitional state. I'm just passed by because I am in transition to do new things and different things. I am going to come back though with my murders, missing and exploited Black women. You've been good, Sassy? Okay. I don't think Diva told me. Oh, thank you so much, Taylor. I miss you guys. I really enjoy YouTube. I enjoy coming down here doing what I do. See, I'm not going to change for anybody. And that's the good thing about me. And that's where my strength lies. That I'm a leader and not a follower, and no one can make me change. I'm not going to conform to people's ways because it's something about me that I admire about myself. And that's the strength in who I am. And you can't shake that. You didn't make me, you can't break me. And I say that all the time. Queen Diva's not here. Oh, she is. Diva, I did say that you want me to. I did tell you, Mz.Teavalocity. You told me Sassy was being bad. Oh, Sassy. Yeah, girl. I think I did hear about that, Sassy Frass. I still love you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what? People who I genuinely care for, I care for. It doesn't matter what people tell me about them or what they do. Some way, in some form or fashion, I stay connected, to that person that I really care about. And it's people on this YouTube that I genuinely care about, and it is what it is. But Diva did tell me something about you. Tony Montana, I am so glad to see you. What I did find out too, Tony, is you have a channel, correct? I think you have a channel. I did subscribe to your channel. Hey, Nene, what's going on, baby? Everything is well. Everything is well. I'm telling you, some good shit is about to happen. And I'm so excited. And that's why I have to stay focused. Angela, good morning, beautiful. So that's why I have to stay focused. Okay? Because I told you my ADHD get to me and I'm all over the place. And what I have been studying and learning is that I am a creator. I am a content creator. God created us to be creators. So I'm creating a lot of things. I have projects I'm working on, and I thank God that I pulled myself away from some of this stuff so I can focus. Am I diagnosed with ADHD? Absolutely not. Do I have signs and symptoms? Signs, not symptoms, but signs. Yes, I do believe so. I do believe so. And I know how my mind started to wander. I thought Miss T made millions off blockchain and forgot about it. No, I didn't make millions off blockchain, but I'm making millions off something else. But I will never, ever forget about you all. Never, ever. I have so many things in store for us, and when I say us, I'm talking about me and my YouTube family, that I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited, but you can't tell everything because sometimes you just have to show people. But I'm so excited. I am so excited for me and my YouTube family. You know, um, I do come and go. I'm not consistent. That's something that bothers me, that I'm not consistent. Because if I was consistent and I came on here, it's like you guys watching the 6 o'clock news. You could turn on the 6 o'clock news and that newscaster will be there. That's how you view YouTube. You guarantee that you can go somewhere and get a certain type of entertainment, gather some type of content from people who are consistent. I can't stay consistent right now because I'm in transition. And like I said, I have a lot of moving pieces in my life right now. And so now I'm trying to put them all together so I can become consistent on YouTube because I enjoy you all. I really do. I enjoy coming down here. Um, and I have boundaries. I have boundaries on what I do. So some things I'm not going to do. I'm not going to cross the line. Good morning. It's been a minute. Yes. It's been a long time since I've been on here. I think maybe about 4 months. I might have left in June, July, August, September, October, November. Oh, hell no, about 5 months. I think I left my last live in June or July, something like that. But all is well. I just want you guys to know I'm doing well. I'm doing so well. I'm so excited to show you. Hey, Jamila, what's going on, baby? I'm excited to show y'all the future that's in store for me. But I'll keep it a secret for now. I always say I have a secret, but I am doing well. Thanks to you all who checked on me. Mama Lola, you checked on me. Thank you so much. I know you up in the bushes or you'll catch this live. You did check on me again, Sassy. Donna Hughes. A couple of people checked on me. I was like, wow. But that lets you know that people do care about you. And then I have a pretty good crowd here this morning, 19 people. Now, there's been a lot of hoopla going on around here, but I've been good. I've been good. Now, if you guys want to share some of the hoopla, listen, I don't care really. But I want to say something this morning, one or two things I do want to get off my chest. The culture, what we view as our culture, what's being put into our culture. The guy Takeoff from the Migos got killed last night. Sad. Brother, 28 years old. 28 years old. And you wonder, why are we doing so many rest in pieces? Why can't we just live in peace? Why is it so many rest in peace to so many young brothers and sisters? It's so many stories that I can do about missing and murdered Black women. Every day I've been in that area, and I told you, thank you, Jamil, I've been in that area, and I come across at least, and this no exaggeration, 10 to 15 stories of murdered young Black women. That's sad. Now we have a brother who was 28 years old, thriving. Say he was a mellow brother out of all amigos. He was the level-headed one, mellow. calm, and he loses his life to a crack game. That's sad. It's too many of us, not enough other people getting murdered. So, where do we start to try to change this trajectory that we going? Where do we start? What part do we play? Well, for me, I don't listen to all that bullshit music. I don't watch a lot of the videos and stuff like that because they always glorify murder. They always exploit black women and black men and black women. And I don't like that. I just don't like that because I think they could depict us in a better light. And I always try to look for the good in whatever they show. Oh my goodness, my scan jumped up. The good in whatever is going on. And it's hard to find the good when you always hear rest in peace to these young rappers. What is really going on? Are we actually promoting that? I think we promote that. It's just like sometimes I say the drama, and here's no judgment, but here's a fact. If we continue to engage in the drama of people doing things like calling people jobs and going to their houses and talking about their disabled children and disrespecting seniors and stuff like that. If we continue to engage in stuff like that, I'm talking about in real life, you see where seniors are getting robbed and beat up and killed. You see little children that's being where I'm going, and bad beat up and they ganging up on each other. You see where these little girls think they have girlfriends, and their girlfriends lure them to parties and different environments where they are getting taken advantage of, or something bad is happening to them. It's too much in our culture, and I'm not sure where we go to change, or what can we do to change other than to pull ourselves away from a lot of that stuff and stop glorifying this music. If you know, the music is getting worse, and the reason why the music is getting worse because it's working. It's an agenda. It's an agenda to actually get rid of the black race. Now, people don't want to hear that, but that's a fact. See, so they glorify this type of living, the guns, the drugs, the provocative dressing, the nigga, the bitches, the hoes, your mom is a hoe. I F that bitch, she sat on my peen and she spun, and all this crazy shit. They glorify that. And because they glorify that, we succumb to that type of living because they make it look good. And you think about the young boys talking about this young man, 9 times out of 10, perhaps he came from a background, I don't know. I'm just guessing. He came from a background that wasn't too great. Now, I could be wrong. Somebody correct me. But I remember my oldest son, and I think I told y'all this story before. I was a single mom at one period in my life, and my son must have seen my struggles. Now, my 2 older children, they're different from my little brat, my youngest son. And my son must have seen my struggles or overheard me talking about struggling, which, thank God, we never missed a meal. They never went without the necessities, but they could have had more of the things they desired, right? But they were such good kids. And I'm talking about my 2 older kids, because my youngest son is a brat. He got everything. And you could tell the difference. He less responsible than the 2 older children who went through my struggles with me, right? They saw that. So I had my oldest son driving my SUV. And I don't know if I tell you that. So my oldest son was driving my SUV, and he was about 16, right? Because he could drive. And he would drop me off at work, right? And he would come home, and who knows, because I'm on a 12-hour shift. Shit, I don't know what he did. But in my eyes, he was doing the right thing, right? So as I was getting in my car, I noticed that several times I would have these people come up to my cars, these adults. And I'm like, well, what the hell are they coming up to my youngest son? What are they coming up to my car for? Still oblivious to what's going on, right? He like, Mom, I don't know. I don't know why they coming up to your car. And I would say, get the fuck away from my car. You know, you crackhead, you this and that. Still not knowing. Come to find out, I found weed on my youngest son. And I said, what are you doing with this? I said, where did you get this shit from? I said, do you realize that I don't know what's going on? I'm going to work, and if somebody walked and bust up in my house, me and my youngest son, and I don't know what's going on, that they can take my license. Do you understand the jeopardy? He said to me, he said, Mom, I know you struggling. He said, I was just trying to help you. I said, I have never asked for your help. And don't you ever try to help me. I've never asked you for anything. I don't need you to help me. You're not the man of this house. You're my son. I'm your provider. You're not my provider, right? And so I had this conversation with him. He threw this shit in the, flushed it down the toilet. And to my knowledge, he had never done it again. I didn't have knowledge of it. But I don't need you to help take care of me. And this leads me back to what I'm saying. Now, I don't know this Takeoff, this Amigo. I don't know a lot of these young rappers, but I do know from listening to some of the stories, a lot of these young rappers, especially men, are made to be the man of the house. And they try to provide for their struggling mothers, single mothers. And what do? They get in the game, what they call a game. And when they get in the game, it's a dirty game. Anything's subject to happen. And I don't know this young dude. You know, I'm just saying it's too many of these young rappers and young brothers out here dying on the streets. And a lot of it is contribute to the life they are glorifying through music and music videos and TV shows. And they are dying to be like those people. They are dying for get rich quick success. And this is what happens. Now, I don't know why he was even shooting dice. You know, dude, you got all this money. You have all this fame. Why would you be in an environment that can even happen? You have to remove yourself from the environments that create that type of chaos and energy. And people don't do that all the time, because you get people say to them, oh, you think you better? Oh, man, you done moved up, man. You don't come in the hood no more. You don't come around us. And then niggas get jealous of you. And then shit like this happen. Even though it was a dice game, who knows if the person shooting or what had happened was jealous of this young boy because he was on the rise. Sometimes you have to take yourself out of that environment, no matter what people tell you. Oh, you think you too good? Oh, you better than us? Oh, you this, you that, you got money now. You don't. Let them say what they want. Create your own world. Create your peace. Pull yourself away from that environment. And a lot of them go back into that environment, you know? And that's what happens. So unfortunately, we have another young brother dead. Another rest in peace. How many more rest in pieces are we going to say before we start making a difference? I only could do my part to make a difference, you know? I don't contribute to that shit. I don't listen to the music. I don't even know too much about the Amigos. You know, I don't know the Amigos. So I don't know. I just heard, you know, like everybody else, I may have heard a song of there, but I try not to listen to all that stuff and watch all that craziness, because to me, I'm just aiding that type of behavior. But so I thought that was sad when they was talking about that today. I don't know. You know, you make your bed, you lie in it, you know. I would think that if I was a multi-millionaire, I probably wouldn't be hanging around the hood. Now, would I contribute to my community? Absolutely. I would pour back into my community, but it wouldn't be somewhere that I would hang around shooting dice and partying that. No, I wouldn't, because unfortunately, success breeds jealousy and envy from people. And nowadays, they don't care. Hold on. Nowadays, they don't care about killing you. Excuse me. But anywho, I didn't want to stay long. I did want to talk about that. And then I wanted to talk about Kanye West. I'm going to come back and talk about Kanye West because, when I look at things, I look at a broader picture. Yes, he may be suffering some mental illness and he may need to seek some treatment or something like that. But listen, I think it's a little deeper. I think actually Kanye West is a genius. Mhm. I think he's doing the right thing. Perhaps he said something that he knew would detach him from all the ties he had. Now, listen, if he's a genius and he created billions, he can do it again, but it would be with a different type of people and a different avenue. So, by him losing those endorsements, do y'all think he really lost a lot? It may look like a lot to us, but what is he capable of building? What is he really thinking? So I was saying to myself, that's crazy how this dude is doing this, doing that, but he's speaking the truth. And unfortunately, in America, where they say freedom of speech, you are free to speak, but you suffer consequences. And it's seen, and especially in that industry, in that world, that Hollywood world and the industry, you suffer consequences by saying what you really want to say and what you believe to be true and what is true. He told the truth, is just that he had too many ties to the very same people he told the truth about. And so they're breaking him down now. They humiliating him, they stripping him of everything. But that could be a good thing for Kanye West. Because if he's the genius that they say he is, he can create billions again. Somebody will take a chance on him again. He don't have to come back and backpedal. He can just continue to be Kanye. And so when all those endorsements and those sponsors and those deals go away, he has no more strings attached, right? So he'll be free to be him, you know? Yeah, he could have. But do you think that Kanye is doing this to detach himself from all those people? Or you think he just spinning out of control? That's something that I'm kind of vacillating over. Is he doing this to detach himself? Because I like to dig a little deeper and look at stuff in a different perspective. You know, exactly, Patricia. Secrets that never be told, and he's revealing them. I watched him on Drink Champs. I watched him, and I watched Nori and them just allow him to go free fall. For one, when he does interviews, he doesn't like to be stopped. He just wants to go on and on and on and on and on. And when people continue to talk like that, they unravel. They just talk, 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 talk. They talk themselves into a hole sometime. But I think that if he's the genius that they say he is, and he say he is, and he don't really have mental problems like they want us to believe, because remember, they can paint a picture. A canvas, a blank canvas, you have the will to paint any type of picture you want to, and all of us are blank canvases sometimes. So we could paint any type of picture we want to. They painted him to be crazy. He's acting like something is going on, but too, he could be moving in a different light. I think the brother is detaching himself from all of the people he no longer want to be a part of. And he knew the best way to do it. And anybody knows the best way to do it is to make anti-Semitic, what is it? Something anti-Semitic? No, not Semitic. You know what I'm talking about. Anti-Semitism. Y'all help us sister out. I mucked that one up. You know what I'm talking about. Talk about those people. make statements about those. He knew right away that that will make him lose everything. So I don't think Kanye is too stupid. He may be a genius. He may be just detaching himself. You know, that's like us. Check this out. That's like us coming down here. I'm going to use this hypothetically. That's like me coming down here talking about all the big content creators on here, you know, and because all of us know about the beef sector, I'll use it. That's like me coming lashing out at everybody on the beef sector. Eventually, they're going to throw shots at me and detach themselves, right? That means I no longer belong to them. So now I'm free to do my thing. See, I have no more ties there. So I don't give a shit what they say and do because now I'm my own man. Even though me, I have always been my own person. I've never attached myself to anyone. I've never became a part of anyone other than myself. Yeah, I believe that, Patricia. He's showing how to get out when in too deep. He's still telling the truth. I think so too. I believe Kanye West, and this is just me. I know people are saying, oh, he's crazy. He this is that. Oh, he's spinning out of control. I think he's getting out the best way he knows to get out because he's in too deep. Now, here's some of my concern. See, you can't serve two masters, or either you gonna love one and hate the other. That's a biblical thing for me, right? And I believe in that. So he speaks of God and, you know, positioning himself in God and being this spiritual person. Then he's doing some demonic like things, I say, you know, like with the Marilyn Manson and the videos he making. So I'm kind of confused. That's where I think he's having the struggle. But is one thing for sure and two things for certain: you can't play with God. You just can't do that. You can play with anybody else, anything else, but you can't play with God. And so if he's playing with God and he speak, you know, on spiritual terms and speak of God sometime, and then I told you he do devilish things, then eventually he will fall victim to probably the demonic things, you know, because that's what's being glorified. So I believe that in my heart of hearts, Kanye West is just detaching himself from some things that he know and is deep. And the best way he knew was to talk about those boys because they control the industry. They definitely control the industry. He was telling the truth about a lot of things. When it comes to the industry, they are top. They are in control. And if you say anything about them, that's it. And if you tell the little secrets too. So I said to myself, I said, self, now, do you think he's a marked man now? Do y'all think he's a marked man now? So are we going to hear down the road that a mistake happened? He just got so mentally. Remember, it's a clean canvas. You paint the picture. They can paint the picture to make us see it any way they want to. Now, is it being so is this picture being painted that he's losing it? So when something do happen to him, if he exposed too much, do you think that eventually we're here? Yes, Sephora, yes. Do you think eventually we're here that he's no longer alive? He offed himself. Now, I don't know if they could blame it on drugs because they don't say too much about him using drugs, but can they say he went mentally insane, that he committed the unthinkable? Think about it. When they set you up, they set you up. See, they set you up good. The machine that tears down the world the same way the world gets ruled by one sad race. Exactly. And Sephora, I think he is Mark. And you know, it reminds me of that R. Kelly, you guys. I just can't get R. Kelly out of my mind because of this. You all knew that R. Kelly was doing the stuff that he was doing for years. He was in the industry like 30 years. You all knew it. You all was all right with it. You guys didn't have a problem until that boy wanted his masters back. And I relate that to the industry because it's him, it's Whitney, it's Michael, it's certain people, Prince, people who wanted their masters back. Tory Lanez, eventually they gonna drag him down to the dirt. You know, they still working on it. And what makes it so bad is these people see what they doing and they continue to act the way they act to just give them fuel to add to the fire, to destroy them. You know, you guys knew R. Kelly was doing that. You were fine with it. He had a whole team bringing these young girls. You had parents involved. Now all of a sudden, this brother wanted his masters back, and now he's totally destroyed. The same thing happening to Kanye West, but in a different way. And he's speaking out about it. And they destroying him. They're going to make sure they take everything that they can possibly take from him until he either one or two things, you guys, we hear that he's no longer with us, or they go ahead and put him in that insane asylum, right? Let me read these. They're going to paint it out, and he took himself out. Yep, exactly. They done did it to many of people. And listen, I don't know, you guys probably could relate to this too, or you know about it. I remember Marilyn Monroe. You know, Marilyn Monroe. So I read the story about Marilyn Monroe, the Kennedy brothers, and how Marilyn Monroe, you know, how she died young, right? Now, they say she was messing with one of the Kennedy's brothers, right? She was messing with one of the Kennedy's brothers, and she wanted to publicly come out and out them. So eventually they what? Find Marilyn Monroe unalive. And some say the autopsy revealed what, an overdose, something like that. And then some say, I think she committed suicide, something like that. Anyway, make a long story short, I read another book about where they found that she had a pin, like a needle-sized hole in her, and she had been injected with poison to overdose her because she was about to blow the whistle on her affair with the Kennedy brothers. Now, that's allegedly. That's what I heard, you know, because I had followed that story for a long time. Okay, let me see. Yes, Prince, Michael, even Will Smith. Look at Will. Y'all just keep your eye on it. Whenever these people do so much, think about Nick Cannon. How they was going to snatch all his shit until he went out there. You better get out there and apologize. You better apologize now to that community. If not, you're done in this industry. Yeah. I was surprised that Kim didn't try to put herself over his money before the divorce. Well, I heard, and I don't know this allegedly, that he's trying to sue Kim for millions of dollars. Now, I don't know. But here's another thing. Now that y'all talking about old little Kim, do y'all notice every black man that get involved with them end up at the bottom of the pit? Something end up happening to them, their careers be destroyed. Have y'all noticed that? You know, they say them girls witches now. I don't know. You know, I like conspiracy, but they say the girls are witches. I don't know. And they say he one of the biggest demons. They say Clive Davis is one of the biggest demons in the industry. And they say Leo Cohen too, right? That's his name, Leo Cohen or something like that. They said they was like, they're big in the industry. They big in the industry. But let's follow Kanye and see what happens. You know, now that everybody is throwing him away, you know, of course, he threw us away. But now that everyone is throwing him away, let's see what the end results is. We should see in a couple of months, because now they taking everything from him. You know, let's see if he just did that to detach himself from all those people. You know, it is sad. Yeah, everyone that get attached to them Kardashians, man, something happens to them. And why are they so gun ho on having children by black men, being with black men? I don't know. And it's okay who you love. You know, do you really love them, or y'all have an agenda and a purpose of y'all own? I don't know. It's just strange. That industry is strange. Hollywood is strange. You know, it's just really strange. But you guys, I just came on here to chat a little bit. I have some stuff that I have to do. I am thinking about um coming back on. I'm not sure. Again, I will return, but I will return with where I left off at, you know, in reference to black women murdered, missing, and exploited. I'm going to cover a couple of those stories. I like to have people to engage because that's deep too. Why are so many black women getting murdered by their loved ones, by their spouses? Or boyfriends or baby daddies. What's really going on? And remember, I did that story about that Alexis Ware girl? That shit got so deep. I follow this guy and it got so deep, you guys, that it makes you wonder what really happened to that girl. What happened to her? I don't know. But I heard so many things. You don't know what to believe because people spin narratives, you know. But how could a young girl just go missing like that and no one ever hears from her again? Is no trace. No one is involved in really trying to find her. The only one that I know is this content creator I follow. He's been digging deep. But then again, everybody spins a narrative sometime to fit their own, you know, agenda. He made plenty of money off of following that story and exposing some people. That was just crazy. And no one looks for them. No one looks for the murderers, really. They just go murdered, and that's it. Nothing else. You unalive them, and that's it. I think I know why the Masonic colors black and white. You know what, Sephora? Yeah, yeah, I know about that too, and I know about the checkered flooring in everybody's house. That's supposed to be a sign. You know, I listen to a lot of that too, and I do believe that. I do believe that. You know, and when you talk about that, people think you crazy. No, you're not crazy. You digging deeper. You just digging deeper, and I do believe in the black and white, the checkered floors, and different signs and stuff. Did you watch any of the Daryl Brooks trial? That guy was, yeah, that guy was a little. I did watch a little bit of it. I am gonna try to come on, Sabri. Like I said, I can't make any promises. My schedule, hey, Purple Peach, my schedule is a little crazy, and I have been working some overtime, to be honest with you, and I do so. I'm a little tired, and I, like I said, I'm transitioning, doing some new things, and hopefully I will be retiring in December. I have my sights on December, and yes, I'm retiring before I turn 65. hmm Yep, I am. That's what I'm setting up. That's what I'm doing, you guys. That's why I'm not on here, because I'm setting up myself to retire in December of 2022. So I had to pull from other places in my real life. So I had to take a little break from YouTube. Hopefully I could come on, you know, consistency really get it. I know if I had been consistent, I would have been way past where I'm at now. I would have more subscribers. I would have more watch time and views and stuff like that. But I can't stay consistent because I have a lot of other stuff that's going on around me that I need to stay focused on. So I can only come and go every now and then. Hopefully I'll come on next week. Hey, Miss Playful. Hey, sugar. I haven't seen you in a long time. I haven't seen anyone in a long time. But I would get some notifications from you, Miss Playful. So I think maybe you have bowed out or you in another sector somewhere. Purple Peach, thank you for being a subscriber. And you guys, thank you so much for your support. You made me feel good today because when I turned this camera on, I said maybe only 3 or 4 people, no notifications will go out because I haven't been here. In fact, I had put a hold on my StreamYard because I knew I wasn't going to be here. And so I paid them. So they allow you to do a 90-day hold, I think, something like that. So I said, well, let me jump on and see if anybody, and you guys showed up, and I'm so happy. And I wasn't even dressed for you. In fact, I just have on a muumuu, and my hair just pulled back. But I said, I'm going to come on camera because Diva, under the bus you go again. My sister wants me on camera. She always wants me on camera. That's my biggest supporter. That's my best friend. And my baby girl's birthday is coming up on November the 11th. And I will be here. I would definitely go live to celebrate my sister's birthday. I would. Unfortunately, I probably won't make it to Jersey to visit her because, again, this damn work schedule I'm on that weekend, so I may not make it to see her in person, but I will be celebrating her in a different way. Diva is my biggest supporter. She's my blood sister, and she's my best friend. I don't care what I'm doing, what I'm creating, where I'm at. My sister will always be there for me. She's my best friend. And I love Queen Diva dearly. I do. And she wants me to come on camera. And I say, no, Diva, I don't feel like, well, Diva, just come on camera. I don't know what for. I don't know why. So I said, I'm just going to jump on camera today. Just send me the money. I will send you the money. Ain't that some shit? Just send me the money. She know I'll Cash App or Zelle. Ain't that some? I don't care if I don't see you, Tiva. Just send me the money. Before I get off here, I've been sick too, you guys. These last couple of weeks, I've been really sick. Before I get off here, I want to tell y'all this. I met one of my mods who I love dearly, BB Nice. I went to BB Nice's house when I was in Jersey the last time, and I met BB Nice and her wife. You talking about some super dope people? They are good people. I enjoy myself. That lady made a meal for me, plus dessert. We had drinks, we laughed, we danced. We had an awesome time. Much love to BB Nice. Good people. So I have met some good people off of YouTube. But when you meet good people, you have that vibe. I met Jamila. You just have that vibe, that connection. And so I did want to say that. Much love to BB Nice. She is my mod. And her wife, like I said, good people, good company, good food. I really enjoyed it. Now I got to get to Tita. I got to get to Tita Talks. Yeah, I got to get her. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. It's almost been an hour. I'm going to drop this link because I guess that's just something you do. Again, shout out to Sassy, Mama Lola, Donna Hughes for looking out for me and checking up on me. I greatly appreciate that. I'll drop this link before I get out here. Purple Peach, how's school going, baby? Did you finish? Thank you, Trina B. It's nice seeing you. I miss the other Trina, too. She may be around here. Miss Playful, good to see you. Much love to you. Good to see everyone. Everyone who joined me this morning, even the ones up in the sky. Please don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're not a member, please consider becoming a member. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, baby. You getting it, though. A year ain't shit. You got it, girl. But Thanks for joining me. Let me see. I done forgot. I'm still hanging in there. Thank you for asking. Okay, good. I remember you were going to school. Um, like I said, I didn't have much to say. And here's my queen. Hey, sissy. Sissy, you
Hey,
supposed to
sis.
be working.
I am.
You working? Your hair look cute.
Somewhat. Somewhat. Yes, I am, sis. I am.
Oh, okay, okay.
I
Oh,
work
girl,
for a
that must
living.
be a nice job that you could come
Shut
on
your
camera
mouth.
and shit. I should yell to your boss so he could hear me. No.
He's in a meeting. He's in a meeting.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my sister Diva. Hey, Diva, what's up, baby?
Nothing much. I'm so happy to see you. I'm
Are
glad
you?
that you
I'm
live.
happy to
Yeah.
be here with my people, with my supporters.
Welcome.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to come on, you guys. It's a
I
good
see we
feeling.
still
I
have
really
our
do
Jim's
enjoy it.
family, which
Hmm?
is a good thing. We still have our Jim's family.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I still have
Mm-hmm.
my Jim's family. I was quite surprised. Look at Purple Peach Queen Diva. Purple Peach, I know you see Queen Diva everywhere. I know you. Hey, exclusively. Hi, baby.
Hey, hey,
I know
y'all.
y'all see Diva everywhere, don't you? She supports everybody.
Let
That's
me
one
close
thing
my
about her.
office. Let
She's
me
good.
close my
She
office
supports
door so I can
everybody.
say a thing or two.
Mhm. I said,
Let me close
Diva,
my office door.
if you send me one more link, I keep telling you I'm not watching. Girl,
Cam,
but you gotta go watch it.
answer
You
the
gotta
phone and
go.
hold my
They
call.
over there doing this,
Thank
they
you.
over there doing that. Ooh, Tiva, get over there. I said, I'm not watching that.
Always throw me under the bus. Always
Look,
throw me under
look, Purple P saying, yep, she drops in every
the
now
bus.
and
Yeah,
then. It was good to see
for sure.
Taylor. Purple
Yes,
P, it was good to see
everybody.
you. Yeah.
Sophia, Trina B, everybody. I
Yeah,
was
it
so
is
happy to see
Sophia.
them.
Yeah. Sephora. I mean, not Sophia, Sephora. It was good to
Sephora
see
Street.
Sephora.
Well,
But Sephora likes conspiracy, you know. She
yeah.
likes that. You know, I know sometimes when I
Mm-hmm.
say stuff to my family, my kids they be going, "Oh, here she go with that shit." Mom, you are so far out there. I said, "No, I just believe what I believe. I believe that those people do some foul stuff, some demonic stuff. I do. Those
Mm-hmm.
artists. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Mm-hmm. I
What
do.
people do for money.
Yep. What people will do for money. Yep. For the
Mm-hmm.
love of money is the roots of all evil. Right?
Absolutely.
So
I
they'll do
agree.
anything for money. Everybody gotta
Mm-hmm.
have it. Hmm.
Yeah.
So look, Queen Diva loves the
Yeah.
mess. I do too. Look at Taylor.
I
Listen,
hate you throw me under the bus.
listen.
It's a
Y'all
lot
do,
going on, and you don't even know what's going on, and I'm not telling
but listen, I like some of the mess. I like some of the mess. I ain't
you. Mm-hmm.
lying. I like some of the mess, but some of the mess goes too far. I don't mind the dragging, the gagging, the roasting, and going back and forth. Reed, you know what? I heard Reed say this. I did listen to a clip of Reed yesterday, and she said that she
Mm-hmm.
said, "Why do people get so mad when the content creators make up?" She said, "This is a business." She
It
said,
is.
"So what?" She said, "We dragging, we gagging, and we back to, ourselves. Why do people get mad?" That's because we people invest so much. And when you really hurt somebody that these people really like, it's like you hurting them. So that brings me to say this. Just like I say to my children, if you and your spouse have a problem, don't tell me about it. I don't want to know anything about it. You guys work it out because you will make me so mad at your spouse, and you and your spouse will be just fine, and I'll still be mad. So don't tell
True.
me shit about what happens with you and your wife or you and your husband. Y'all do y'all and leave mom out of it. You know? Hold on, you guys. That's the trash people picking up the trash. Today is trash day. I said, just leave me out of it. I like some of the mess too. It's okay to take a mental break from the foo la la sometimes. Yeah, I just don't
Mm-hmm.
like when people start affecting people real lives. I that bothers me. To me, that's not entertainment. But again, no judgment. I'm talking about me. Mz.Teavalocity. I can't see myself calling purple peaches job to get her fired,
Yeah.
to take money out her pockets, food out her children's mouth. I can't be that devious and wicked. I can't be that mean. But if they call it entertainment, then it's entertainment for them. I just don't
Mhm.
find myself being entertained. Yeah, you affecting people's livelihoods, man. That's not cool. You could sit here and call me all kind of bitches. You could dog me out. You could talk about my sister, my mother, my kid. I don't play those games. That's why I don't get involved with it. But when you start calling my job and you start, calling my college and calling my kids' school and pulling up on, man, you don't cross the line. You really have crossed the line. You have taken this shit off of YouTube. So I try to stay out of it.
Pretty much.
If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen. If you go play the dozens and play it on YouTube and do that as entertainment, but don't go dipping into people's real lives, because what are you proving? That you can be destructive to somebody? Because I do believe in this, and I will believe in this until the day that I die. You reap what you sow, good, bad, or indifferent. Any seeds you sow, you will reap. If you don't reap them, remember you have a generation to come that will reap those seeds. And that's just the truth. Well, you guys, it's been an hour. Thank you, beautiful
Okay.
sis. Let me see what you have on. What shirt you have on?
Just a little cheap little shirt, say
Oh,
Paris.
that's nice. Oh, that's nice.
I think my sister brought me this for Christmas. Do you
I
remember?
probably did. Who knows? Who knows? I probably forgot shit that I bought it. But it's a cute shirt. I might have purchased it for you. You guys, thank you so much for joining me.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to remember. Bye, sis.
I
Love you.
gotta
Talk
go.
to you in a
I'm in
few.
the chat though. I'm looking. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna try to remember my closing. Okay, just hang in there. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I don't. Here's my outro though. Right? Oh, girl, I don't forgot it. Let's see. Let's see if I can remember this. If you see your king's crown crooked, help him straighten it out. If you see your queen's crown crooked, help her straighten it out. Speak life and wisdom into your prince and your princesses. They are joint heirs. They are the future. That's where I've been, creating generational wealth for my future. Be a blessing. It doesn't take much for you to be a blessing. A simple hello, how are you? You look cute today. I love your smile. That hat you wearing is nice. Can I grab that coffee from you? I'll open that door. I'll take those groceries. Here's a couple of dollars. Buy you some lunch on me today. It doesn't take much to bless anyone. And until we meet again, thanks for joining me. Please make sure you hit that like button and stay blessed. Talk to you guys later.